All right, let's jump straight into this explainer where we're unpacking the absolute roller coaster that is the goddess in the household, secrets of the soul-swapping curse. Let me tell you, this is a wildly entertaining, high-stakes tale. It perfectly blends crazy transmigration tropes, deadly insect magic, and just a whole lot of chaotic family drama. It's essentially a supernatural thriller wrapped in a domestic soap opera, where this fractured household has to navigate lethal magic while dealing with their own internal betrayals. So, let's get into it. Seriously, imagine for a second, what if your entire family could suddenly hear your most secret, sarcastic thoughts? Yikes, right? Well, that is exactly where our narrative kicks off. We drop right into the messy center of a magical household, where a super powerful, transmigrated goddess is suddenly trapped in the body of a seemingly ordinary, totally overlooked housewife named Yuli. I mean, just imagine the sheer chaos of that transition alone.
That brings us to Section 1, a goddess in the house. But this isn't your standard fantasy setup. The real twist driving the entire plot is that Yuli's family can suddenly hear every single thing she thinks.
And Yuli's inner monologue is just ruthlessly sarcastic. She's literally sitting there thinking, look at this unlucky fool, tricked by his trusted white lotus, poisoned and fed to bugs, how tragic. Like, for example, her husband, Shu Heng, thinks he's taking this nice, healing medicine, but Yuli's inner voice casually reveals he's actually about to drink a fatal love spell made from deadly venom.
So, this creates the most brilliant dramatic irony. The family is listening to her thoughts, internally panicking, of course, but they're using that information to secretly save themselves from certain doom, all while pretending absolutely nothing is wrong. Yuli thinks she's just passively, kind of cynically, observing their terrible fate, but the family is actually eavesdropping and actively dodging death.
Moving on to Section 2, Yinhua's deadly betrayal. Because the architect of all their doom isn't some faceless monster hiding in the shadows.
No, it's way closer to home. On the surface, you've got Yinhua playing the ultimate innocent White Lotus persona. She's a childhood friend trusted implicitly by the husband, and the kids absolutely adore her. They even want her to be their new mother. But her hidden reality is terrifying. Behind closed doors, she's a vengeful, highly skilled master of goo magic, actively plotting to wipe out the entire family using forbidden spells and lethal insects.
Which brings us to Section 3, the dark art of Gatorna. To really grasp the absolute danger this family is in, we have to look at the strict rules governing this dark insect magic.
This isn't just random, chaotic spell casting. It is a highly structured, rigid science. The source material lays out 13 specific types of goo, things like chi-goo and shi-goo, and it all operates on a strict 9-tier power ranking system, from the 9th tier all the way up to the 1st. Basically, the higher the tier, the more formidable the insect and the stronger the master needs to be to control the whole shebang. And this power scale is absolutely crucial because it dictates dominance. At the gang market, Yinhua is out there loudly boasting to everyone about crafting Tier 1 bugs. Pretty impressive, right? Well, actually, Yuli steps up and uses her transmigrated abilities to casually subdue the legendary Ancient Snake King. This is a creature created by sacrificing a previous goo king that literally no one else can control. With that one move, Yuli proves her supreme, undeniable, divine dominance.
Section 4, the masked mastermind. Because surprise, Yinhua isn't orchestrating this alone. She is backed by a mysterious masked mastermind pulling the strings.
If we look at the timeline of the attacks, the escalation is just insane. It starts subtly enough, a poisoned medicine bowl at home. But then, it ramps up to a terrifying giant Black Widow spider ambush targeting the kids at the temple, and finally it explodes into a direct, chaotic assassination attempt right there in the Go market. They are turning up the heat fast.
This leads us right to Section 5, the soul-swapping curse. Because the true goal of all this escalating violence isn't just petty revenge, it's a forbidden reincarnation ritual.
The mechanics of this curse are terrifyingly specific, like a dark recipe. Step 1. Locate a young, magically capable host, like the husband, Zhu Heng. Step 2. Utilize this magical reincarnation mirror. Step 3. Completely transfer the original consciousness out of the body. And Step 4. The ancient mastermind swoops in and takes over the body eternally for this twisted form of immortality. But, things don't exactly go to plan. Thanks to Yuli's divine intervention and the family's newfound mind-reading awareness, the spell catastrophically backfires. And I mean in the best, most satisfying way possible. The ancient mastermind's soul gets accidentally transferred into a frog. Literally a frog.
It is a hilarious disruption of a seriously dark ritual.
Okay, Section 6, Rise of the Matriarch. With the immediate magical threat temporarily neutralized, the mundane household drama takes center stage and reaches its own climax.
And the familial fallout is severe. They discover the grandfather has been having an affair. But wait, thanks to Yuli's overheard thoughts, the family learns his mistress, Kling Miao, is actually pregnant with someone else's child. This absolutely embarrassing revelation is the last straw. It prompts the fierce mother-in-law to unleash her revenge and totally seize control of the household dynamics. And in a massive turning point, the mother-in-law, who used to be incredibly hostile to Yuli, is so impressed by her divine insight and loyalty that she does a complete 180. She literally hands over the keys to the family vault, declaring, "This is the key to our family's treasury. From today, the financial power of this house is in your hands." This officially cements Yuli as the true protector and matriarch of the family.
But you didn't think it was going to end that easily, did you? Just as the family finally unites, the story hits us with a massive cliffhanger. The mastermind soul manages to escape the frog. It possesses Yinhua's body, manifesting as this dark, ominous smoke, and gears up for one last, desperate, lethal confrontation with the family.
So what does this all mean for our characters? It leaves us with a huge, lingering question. Can a fractured family, who, let's be honest, literally healed their trauma through accidental mind reading, survive the ultimate supernatural showdown? Will Yuli's divine power actually be enough to defeat the soul-swapping assault now that the mastermind has hijacked Yinhua? It's a brilliant setup that really challenges us to think about the true power of trust and unity when faced with absolute dark magic. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I hope you found this deep dive as fascinating as I did.